You're funny.
You
I
know?
love Lauren.
I do too, so I don't want you to be mean to her anymore, okay? Nice to Lauren.
All right, I'll just be mean to you.
After Tina kicks me out, Lauren might be my only hope. Only one.
Yeah, you're going down the line of sugar mamas.
7 billion people on the planet, and Lauren might be the only one after Tina. I'm just praying. Okay.
She doesn't want you either.
Okay, guys, guess what? It's recording.
Of course it is.
No, really, it is. Go for it.
Welcome, everybody, to the Mardox DLC Daily Life Chat. Today we have the absent-minded Nelson who wants to go get his coffee or something or another. Your gracious host, Queen Coach Belinda Condell. You have the lovely John, may I brew your beer, and tea brewer. You have our new special guest, Greg. And he's going to be our special guest all week. We have the lovely and beautiful Lauren. We have the inquisitive and all-knowing Josh. And who am I? I guess we got everybody, right?
I think that's it.
I was going to make sure I didn't leave anybody out. And today we have a few topics we're going to touch on. One is about spreading rumors. Another is about what does convincing really mean to people. And we have another topic that Nelson will cover, so I will let him, I think he wants to be the one to explain that one, so I'll let that up to him. And now let's get the show started.
Yay.
Yay. All right, everybody. Who wants to go first?
Me.
Not you. Anyway.
You said he had a topic you wanted to discuss, so let him just...
Yeah, Nelson, what topic do you want to start with? The convincing, the rumors, or the third one that you wanted to do?
Well, let's go with that. Rumors. Belinda is a complete slut. She has to convince me that she's not. It's not true. It's not true. It's fake news. No, but
just like you're fake. No,
welcome everybody. And before we do all that, though, over this next week, we're going to be working on the Mardox handbook, and it's going to be really important for users to read this new handbook. John, Brewer, Belinda, myself, and a couple others here in the group are going to write up a proper book of guidelines, not terms and conditions, but guidelines, which will hopefully guide members around the issues of how to advertise, how to create advertising, what to say, what not to say, when to say it, when not to say it, etc. I'm
so screwed.
Yeah, you're so screwed. Yeah, right, right now. You don't say screwed in the live chat.
Bye, Josh. Dang.
Belinda, penalty number 1 is Belinda will kick your ass out.
So don't look at me even sideways. You understand?
Yeah. Do you want to make Belinda your friend? I gotta go based on the screen here. You gotta make Belinda your friend.
They want that away.
That away. So no, it's really important. We're going to be putting out the handbook, the Mardox handbook. It's going to be an official guideline book, and the terms and conditions will be in there also. But really, really, really important that you guys download this and read it. It's really important because a couple of people have gotten in trouble for things they did, making up banners that were misleading, putting out email ads that were misleading or let's say overly promising. Granted, those go back in the day. Trying to circumvent the system that's already in place to benefit you in a underhanded circumventing system. Going back again to the Four Corners concept, running with our former affiliate program. And then recently, there's been 2 members that got penalized for stuff that they did, but after talking in a group, we discussed it and said, it's true that, these people didn't get fair warning. So by doing the handbook, we're going to give these people fair warning. You're going to be warned. If you don't read the handbook, you're SOL. And that stands for, and does anybody know?
Sugar out of luck.
Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna say shit out of luck.
Yeah, but we're trying to keep this a family-friendly atmosphere. Thank you very much.
And so no, really important to read it. Really important to look into, especially if you're gonna do advertising, talking to others. To know what to be said. We got to keep the image clean, straightforward, and on the level. Okay. We'll pass it on to Belinda here beside me. Otherwise, I can just hear it now in my headphones. I can hear it like she's ripping her hair out. I finally.
Yes, I'll be bald in no time. Thank you,
Oh,
Nelson.
I will not be here tomorrow or the day after or any other video after this, by the way.
How come?
I am so flipping dead. I, in my great wisdom, brought in 3 rags from my garage to wash. I figured I'll put them in Varsol, paint thinner, right? To get rid of, loosen up the grease. No problem, right? I had actual grease on it. Thinned it out, brought it into the house, put it in the sink with hot water, and started, trying to get the grease to come off. A lot of this stuff flushed down the drain. I put dish soap on and rubbed it out. The rags are obviously stained, and so is the sink, and some of the wall. I'm dead.
Wow.
You're smart, Nelson.
I am so dead.
Can,
And now,
can you say doghouse, ladies and gentlemen?
Can you say another zip code, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, wait a minute. We got to figure out if that's in the new manual or not.
you guys might need a new Nelson, but my wife is going to be pissed when she sees the condition of the sink. So just letting you know, I'm not going to be around anymore. So sorry. See, nice.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
No, I'm going to put. No, it's.
How long lasted?
Yeah, it's nice while we lasted, eh, Greg? No, but it's a ceramic sink, and I know that if I put bleach in it, it'll turn nice and white again. But it's just when I went upstairs, I drained the sink, and all you can see was black. Like, and these are nice white sinks.
Oh, they were.
They were, and I went, oh my god, not good.
Well, remember when you put bleach in, ventilate the house very well.
I'll be outside.
I think that's why he is like he is.
My wife's
Yeah, maybe he sniffed it a little too much.
Well, right now I'm sniffing paint thinner, and
that explains a lot.
And I've been putting down wake ups.
Yeah, see, this is your professional Mardox.
Hold on now. This is not just coffee. This is a cappuccino. Usually it's in a little cup about this big around. I made it the entire cup.
So legally you're high. Okay, we got you now.
Yeah. But I've been up for 36 hours. I need
you and me both, but I'm still all natural. I'm not doing it like you are.
Man, what's new?
And for 3 hours? It's Greg's fault.
But you know what? And you know what, boys and girls? If I did what Nelson did, I'd be dangerous. I'm already naturally this way.
It's Greg's fault. Him and his Yiggy.
It doesn't matter, Greg. It's just your fault. When you come into the Mardox family, it's just going to be your fault. No reason. Just deal with it. Go with it. Just shake your head and nod and smile.
Okay, but Nelson, did you win?
No.
He didn't. He got his ass kicked.
All 3 times.
He got his butt kicked, man.
Don't forget to use the replace card feature. That'll save your hide.
Okay, get this. He had a 19 and he said, "Hit me."
Yeah, but I ran upstairs. I ran upstairs to get something. Ran back down so I don't miss my shot. I went
all 10 times.
I hate you. Go away. But I want to see Lauren play. How come Lauren's not been playing?
Yeah, it's free, Lauren. It doesn't cost you anything.
It's free.
Yeah, it's free,
and you could win money with it.
Yeah, and help a charity.
Okay, so the last game, I won 3,800 to zip for both of them.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then the one before that, I won.
What are you playing?
I had 16.5.
Not right now.
No, let's say around 9 o'clock tonight. 9 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, the one before that, I think.
9 o'clock tonight?
Yeah.
It's 8 to 10 actually. 8 to 10 Eastern.
Yeah, but people can come in anytime if you get 3 people to get together. You can play.
Here's a good score for you. Belinda was 0.
I was the first time I ever got that low. I've never gotten that low.
Nelson was at 4,400 and I had 24,000.
You play a trivia game?
But the one time I won 28,000 with another person, and then with Josh I won 26,000.
Wow!
On the one round.
Yeah.
No, actually 16,000.
No, 26 and then 16.
Doesn't matter. We'll play tonight. Between 8 and 10, we'll get on. Go if you want to get into Mardox. A nice big banner that says Yiggy on it, and it's Greg's program. Greg, way down in the other corner. Greg, show your face, buddy.
All right. Wait, hold on.
Let's see your ugly mug.
I get email from Yiggy or something. I don't know if I'm on it.
You did? Well, cool.
Yeah.
You definitely want it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's Greg. There you go. Greg, tell us about Yiggy real quick.
Well, Yiggy is multifaceted, but our biggest thing is free games.
Okay, whoa. Cut. You know this is recorded, right? People are watching this, right?
Free games.
Yeah.
So smile big. Give that winning smile.
Come on, give it oomph. Go for it. And action.
Be the Machino Man.
Well, Yiggy games were created to do two things: to give people a fun place to go play for absolutely free, no risk. We can change it from free play to risk free because it makes more sense. And we make our money via advertising, and the advertisers pay the bill so people can play for free. And a portion of all winnings go to a charity of your choice, not ours, but yours.
And you're always adding more charities all the time.
Yeah,
when you come across them.
you can nominate a charity of your choice as well. We'll vet them and make sure they're the real deal, and if they fit the deal, we'll add them, and people can use it off the drop-down menu, and everybody wins on that deal. So it's free games. We're adding actually next week. Texas Hold'em Poker should be added. So that'll be something new.
Ooh.
Yeah, it should be exciting. Again, it's free, completely free to play, and there's a qualifying round, and then you move into a tournament status. So the gold levels are tournament. In our case, of the blackjack tournament that's going on now, it's $3,000 to win for you, and then $3,000 for the charity that you chose. So, kind of a cool deal.
And you're going to add bingo and other games in the future, right?
Bingo's on the list soon, and slots are on the list soon, and then a game called Steal the Deal, which is similar to a penny auction, but it doesn't cost you anything. So. And some fun prizes on there, but that's a little more.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
Can you add a feature where we have a choice of not wanting to continue through all the ads?
Oh, jeez.
No.
But that's how you also win points.
That's the only way we make money.
Okay, no, 'cause I got people that joined in that said the 3 ads is annoying.
Yeah, well, it was 4 for a while, so tell them to relax.
Oh wow!
we've kind of messed with it to find the sweet spot.
No, because what I was thinking is, like me, I don't mind going through 3 because I can rack up the chips, especially right when I'm dying. But
it revives you when you're going to 0.
But what about a person that just like maybe make it mandatory 2? But if you don't want to see the 3rd, here's the X, or 4th or 5th or 6th. Right? Somebody might want to watch 7 of them.
Now, again, but then there's an unfair advantage. Now, you got more chips than the other guy. So
I don't care. That's the whole point.
You don't, but trust me, they will.
Yeah, Nelson, we've got to remember they're paying for it to pay us. We win.
The whole thing is at the qualifying level are where the commercials are. If you qualify for the tournament, level 1 and up, there are no commercials.
Oh, okay. So I
didn't know that. Okay.
I like the commercial idea. I want to apply it to Mardox. You see, we have a daily check-in bonus where people can earn in-house credit. And I want to apply a system like that in our system, allowing, like, say, for example, your company to put a Yiggy video out for 10 seconds, and then same thing. And that's what I've been looking for the last 6 months. John Brewer and I have been looking for this. How can we get people to come in, get their in-house credit, but prevent them from just coming in, click, gone?
Yeah, logging in just to get it and going right out again.
So we were thinking a video, and then you're asked 1 or 2 questions like yours at the end of the video, and then if you answer the questions right, then you get your in-house credit.
Oh, there you go.
See?
Yeah.
I like the idea. I think it's
awesome.
awesome.
Sell you that idea.
No, but I want to work with you on it. See if maybe we can get a hold of the scripts, or maybe help you advertise further.
Nelson, actually, you and I discussed doing interactive videos like that almost a year ago. So that was something we always wanted to do.
Yeah, but that's more like I do my video, Nelson's thoughts, and throughout the video I'll go, okay, guys, for those of you listening, 62, blah, 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 blah. And now, don't forget the numbers, 51, blah, 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 blah. And towards the end,
just to make sure they can stay from the video.
And 10. Now, they got to write down the 6 digits, then come back and put in the 6 digits.
Sure.
One, because I want them to watch my videos.
Well, one thing that we did with our videos, if you notice, almost all of them are on the humorous side. They're trying to keep it, they're kind of entertaining.
Yeah, some of them crack me up, and some of them are older ones I remember seeing as a kid, but you revived them.
Yeah, we kind of pulled those out, and actually, we're not getting paid to run it. These are all sample videos.
Yeah,
at this
right.
point.
Yeah, they're just fillers right now, right?
Yeah. This is all just to give people the idea.
Yeah, because you got ads in there from 1950s.
Oh yeah. We got
clear all.
And I looked it up. Those products don't exist anymore. The ones from the 1950s.
Oh really? That's where the guy walks into the phone booth and all that.
Yeah.
I like the Asian girl who has this has his like the tight leather top and skirt, walking through the office, and all these Asian, Asian, I guess. And as soon as she gets into the elevator, her stomach blows out. It was so funny.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet.
There's some good ones. I Al, if you notice, we were talking earlier. There's an option. There's pre-recorded audios that you can click during the things. Like
I didn't notice that. I just was watching the ones that come up after so many rounds, and then you get your. They're the only ones I know to see. I didn't even know about the other ones. I'm still kind of looking around.
Right, in the lower right, there's a bunch of emoticons. You can use a variety of those. Plus,
oh, okay. I saw them, but I didn't think about it.
Quick question.
If you notice,
quick question, Grant.
Yeah.
Are you the one that did the voice recording for the sounds in the game?
Welcome. Enjoy the game.
Yeah, that is you. Yes, I wondered. Oh my goodness, you have a voice for radio.
No, it's great.
I did radio for a bunch of years. Yep.
Yeah. No, you got a great voice for that game. I really like it, and I'm not one to promote games and stuff. To be honest with you, I'm not really big on it. But to say that your banner is sitting on our main login, have you logged in at Mardox?
I have not.
Okay, well, go.
I told him it was there. I let him know it was there.
It's front and center. You can't miss it. It's right in the middle.
Yeah,
of the
you're like the star.
I hope you got your referral link behind it.
Oh yeah. But it's
What's the website?
you go log into Mardox in your account, and you'll see it says Yigi, big banner right in the middle. You can't miss it. It's in the middle of your screen. When you log in.
Nelson gets all the referrals, but that's okay because I have software
Belinda.
and resources.
Oh my God! Please,
I'm joking.
Belinda,
My goodness.
Belinda, please convince them that I'm still good.
Convince.
Now, Nelson, you're the star. Why would people want to come clamoring under you? I know I do.
Even I do.
Yeah, there you go.
And he's already got a link, and he'll still come and join again.
There you go. No, but I will be making it so that when you guys sign up, you'll be able to put your own Yigi link in so your downlines can join underneath you. I'll get that done real soon here.
Again, keep in mind, there's no way to spend money on the site, on the game site.
No, I know.
No. This is just to help people. We just like to keep track.
That people think that there's a catch or something, they're going to come back, but the advertisers are paying the bill. That's the only thing you really got to remember. So.
And I will be doing a video review for my members to watch, so I will be mentioning that.
Oh, cool. Yeah. If you have questions, just let me know.
And I will be doing a video in my video series on Yigi and how I incorporate it into my business.
Okay, well, question number one. Why is the sky blue?
Because it can be.
Well, no, that's the great answer. He said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were asking. I'm sorry.
Greg said, if you have questions, let me know.
Reflection off of the ocean.
Nope, not at all.
Okay.
It's the only light that's reflected through the atmosphere. Everything else is absorbed. Okay. Anyhow, Belinda, you have issues and with a word.
Issues, yeah. I have issues with you, Nelson. I'll turn around and go in the corner. They will solve those issues. Anyway, okay, dear old Nelson, dear sweet innocent Nelson, and all his good-heartedness.
That's me.
Said a very bad, defiling thing about me on the show when I wasn't there Thursday. He said, "Now, are you guys ready for this?" He said that when I do sales, I convince people to buy from me. I almost lost it because I teach against convincing. Now, him and I had a discussion last night about what we consider the definition of convincing. And so I understand better now of why he thinks the way he does. That he explained it to me.
Wait, okay, hold on. You're making me sound like a moron.
No.
Why I think the way I do.
No. I don't mean it like that.
Oh,
in other words, we both had valid points.
Belinda.
Huh?
Please continue.
Wow.
Let me just slap you across the head and I'll feel a lot better. Anyway.
Oh.
So.
Well,
remember, Nelson.
Convince me.
I know where you live.
Convince me.
Anyway, so basically, we both have valid points. Okay, like for example, we know direct sales means that you promote or sell something, and obviously that's sales. It's obvious, right? But sometimes when you get like your first date, if you've heard this, if you've been in network marketing long enough, you convince your parents to buy you this toy that you saw on TV. You convince the guy to give you your job. You convince the girl to go out with you or the boy to go out with you. indirectly it was considered sales, right? Even though it wasn't direct sales, indirectly you did sell yourself, in other words. So I can understand in that respect where Nelson's coming from, in all fairness. But when I look at the word convincing, to me, I look at it in the sense that most people I know would find a definition of, and that is that I have to talk you into something. It doesn't mean I'm kissing your butt. That's a separate issue, like I told Nelson. And it doesn't mean I'm conning you. Again, that's a separate issue, like I told Nelson. It just means that I have to talk you into it because the information I gave you the first time and getting to know me, building that relationship apparently wasn't enough. Now, if that's what I do, I teach people to build relationships and just give the information that the person's looking for. If for some reason they can't see the value out of those two things, there's nothing you can do that's really going to convince them. And if you could convince them, they're going to still not stay with you, so it's not worth your time. That to me is why I don't do the classic sense of what I call convince, to be fair. So that's what I explained to Nelson of what I think convincing means and what other people think. Most people I know would also think of it the same way. So I want your take, everybody. I want your take on it, like what you think convincing means to you, as well.
Wait a minute, what were you saying? I was asleep.
That's okay. You go back to sleep, Josh. John, you want to go first?
Yes, ma'am. Well, actually, there are a couple of definitions for convincing. You see, because you can, when you convince someone in the one meaning is like a dictionary says that you cause someone to believe firmly in the truth of something. And then you have the other convincing of persuading someone. Okay, and they're two different things. And it all depends on in which context you're using it. Because sometimes it's like, let's take the recent unfortunate hurricanes and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
The officials were trying to convince people that they need to evacuate.
Right.
Okay? So obviously they weren't trying to sell them anything.
And they weren't trying to con them.
Or con them or anything like that. So that's one level of convincing.
You gotta be careful how you say con them.
I almost thought he said condom, thinking, wait a minute.
Yeah, but now Nelson said it, so it's okay, guys. Go ahead.
And then you have the where it's persuasion. Now it could
Linda, mute the other one down below here.
I'm not doing that.
No, mute him.
Oh, sorry.
Mute.
Go ahead, John.
If you're gonna be typing, mute your things. Otherwise, it overwhelms the audio stream.
Mute whose things?
Belinda knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, go ahead, John. Continue.
There's innocent persuasion, like it was mentioned earlier, like, how kids try to persuade you to get this and buy this and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, because they just have to have it.
That's the snake oil convincing.
I conned my wife into getting me an Xbox. Xbox One.
And stuff like that. So, yeah, that's my take on it.
So, see, I convinced my wife to get me an Xbox One, but I compromised on getting the cheapest, lowest, bottom of the box one. I didn't get the fully, $1,500 model.
Because she wouldn't let you.
She wouldn't let me spend that much. It was like, no, you're not getting the Kinects, and no, you're not getting the camera, and no, you're not getting this.
Boys and their toys.
So you compromised.
Yeah, compromised. Yeah. Kind of like
maybe 3 days of breakfast in bed will change your mind. I'm kidding.
Kind of like in blackjack, when you're at 19, everyone else is above you. The dealer's got 21, and you got no choice but to say "hit me." And what happens?
How do you know?
But all 10 times he didn't have 21.
How do you know?
Because I know.
And then 8 out of those 10 times he was wrong.
Yeah. And did he have 21?
Yeah. Yes.
No.
Yeah,
but there are now my case.
Okay, so what I explained to Belinda, this is my turn now. Me, I explained what I know. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I just want to play. I just want to play a video game. It's all I want to do, and I got to put in the code now. Oh,
the tragedy of your life.
Because I could get into Skype. Skype is attached to Xbox, the same account. Now I have to type it in. It's like, I don't want to.
Decisions.
No, it's not that. Thank you, Microsoft, for ruining my day. It's like all I wanted to do was play a game. Just let me in my own Xbox.
I can't imagine having a hard life like you. I don't know what I do.
I think convincing, like John says, I think the word convince is not a slander, is not a bad thing to say, but it has different layers of convince. There's convincing, as in, like I said to Belinda, if I give you the newest webpage that we're about to put out, if I give it to you with graphics and color and the nice highlight and the red box surrounding buy now with the arrows on it, and it says only dollars. I almost slipped. And,
almost.
Almost. I didn't do it. It's not like the other guy that I almost slipped on yesterday. On his name. And,
not body part. Okay.
Yeah, no. Not that way, Belinda. And the same page, same text, but just in plain text, half and half screen, and you're told that they're two totally separate programs. When you look at both, you're going to take the one that's in color, because the site convinces you that this is better than the plain text version. Nobody's going to take the plain text version when it's side by side. It's a form of convincing. We convince everywhere. Car dealers have to convince you that their car is better than the other guy's, because you've got $3,500 to spend. You're only going to spend it one place. It's critical that they convince you that their product is better. That's what commercials are based on.
I would say it attracts you more than convinces you.
Yeah, because for me, okay, I understand. Like I said, I understand. In all fairness, I understand where Nelson's coming from. But when I think of just simply going to a website like what he described and comparing two websites, to me that has nothing to do with convincing. It has to do with what like John said, what attracts me. That would be a better term.
Do you really know where I come from, Belinda? Do you know that nerd lives matter?
Yeah, I know you were a bird. Never mind, that's what my dad used to tell me. Nerd. Bird crap on the fence. I'm kidding. I love you.
But what I was trying to tell Belinda was, you got convinced, and then you got conning, and then ass kissing.
Yeah, but that's still not the same thing.
No, but there's moral levels. I don't think having to convince someone to buy your product is a bad thing. But if you have
we're taught not to do that.
If you're having to con somebody into taking your product or your program or join up, then you're wrong. But it's a very fine line.
Well, do you know the difference between a con man and a salesman, right?
Well, me and the other guy.
No, it's one who can deliver on what they promise.
Well, so I know con men that can deliver on their promise.
If they can deliver on their promise, then they're not conning anybody. But if they aren't, they can't.
I know a con man that delivered the 18-wheeler truckload of flat screen TVs. They just happen to be all empty boxes.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
well, then they didn't deliver. Then they didn't deliver on the promise.
The guy paid for a truckload of boxes.
Oh.
He got the boxes at $1,000 each.
Well, he should have asked what was in the boxes.
Don't ask about the name. That's how. This is how you spell Nelson Buck. Okay, people. Find out how you can get your own mug. Greg. And Greg, you can get a T-shirt.
Ooh.
You can get a T-shirt. Yeah.
You can never have too many of those.
Yeah, you want a T-shirt? Does Greg
the stipulation is you have to become his best friend and compliment him for 10 weeks straight.
Yeah, the downside
we're talking about convincing. We're talking about convincing, conning, and ass kissing and brown nosing. Well, you'd have to go to brown nosing.
Oh, man. And go to elite level.
Yeah. Let me win the blackjack game once in a while before they even start.
Oh, well,
he's like, you get him reprogram it so he wins every time.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, it's Mardox? Okay, win blackjack every run. Okay, so
I like blackjack.
Okay,
that's great, Lauren.
There you go.
You can play.
No, Lauren. Is it the game or the guy down the street?
Oh, you're so wrong.
Wow.
Actually, what you guys don't know is I before Merlin, I had a big dog called Jack, and he was a black lab. Actually, more Saint Bernard than lab. And
so you call him Blackjack?
Yeah, Le Jack, and he was black. So I could either go to casino and say blackjack, but if I ever went to the airport, I could never say hi Jack.
Womp, 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 womp.
Yeah, there you go.
You're so lame.
Gong.
I tell you, okay, true story here, right?
When I go to the airport, I just tell them, no, I didn't pack my luggage. This guy gave it to me.
Damn, John, buddy, I'm sorry. We're saying black. Terribly sorry, man, bro.
I know, I mean, it's just jealousy.
No,
so
Greg, I can see Greg's face. He's like, what an asshole. Greg,
Yeah.
Greg,
Oh no.
Greg,
We learned to love him anyway.
Greg.
He's
John-
been hit by, with the skillet enough. by his
John
wife.
Brewer and I are in competition to see who's gonna be blacker the fastest.
My money's on John.
Yeah, I think so.
Mine too.
Yeah. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there.
Yeah, I'd hate to see it before.
Well, it was white.
Yikes.
You see the T-shirt? That's a color.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. You missed a strip tease at the beginning of the show there.
Oh,
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of us are still trying to freaking get the vomit taste out of it.
That's it. So, John, you promised us a true story, and after that, I will get to our mythical sponsor.
Okay.
And about rumors too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he say? Yeah. Okay.
Me or your son?
The son.
Okay, because the way you're laid out, and if you look that direction again, say, what did you say? It looks like you're trying to look over Linda and at me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go back and watch the video after it's done.
What you looking at? No kidding. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Let John tell his story.
Yeah, okay, go ahead, John. Go ahead.
We was teaching class one day, and the topic was airport, language and stuff like that, going to the airport and stuff like that. And then the students got to talking about internal business stuff, and they have this thing called a bomb list.
Oh.
Okay.
Oops.
And it stands for bills of material, you see. But, that was the first time I had ever heard that from any of the students. And so the student, she was like, yeah, bomb list, blah, 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 blah. And I said, what did you say? And I said, well, you got to make sure that's something that you never say at an airport, And
Yeah, no kidding.
yeah, can you imagine being on your? Oh yeah, I forgot the bomb list. Can you email it?
TNT there, C4 over there.
Yeah, because some international folks might not really think much of it.
Yeah.
They're speaking their internal business language and stuff. And oh yeah, I forgot the bomb list. Can you?
Ah!
Yeah.
I felt that funny.
And then the NSA, the TSA, the freaking FBI, and everybody kicks in the door. No,
Yeah. Well,
After you get tackled by security.
Well, the TSA has never caught any terrorists, so that would be the first, potentially. The NSA has been proven has never caught any criminals whatsoever.
Hey, the NSA is the only part of the government that actually listens to the people.
Gets any worse, we'll become Canadians.
Hey!
Oh, wait.
Hey.
You're scaring me.
Actually, they got it better than we do. So,
Well, no,
but the NSA actually is the only group that listens to the American people.
Yeah.
They listen to everything you say, literally.
Yep. And that's about it. What did they say? Repeat that? Oh, okay. Continue. What was that? That's all they do. All day long. No,
That's why I randomly send a copy of the Constitution, so they have to listen to it.
No, I know. I said earlier that we have a mythical sponsor, and it kind of flushed down the drain. Turned out that when the person went to pay by PayPal, I received the funds. PayPal froze it. I said, "Oh, okay." Sometimes it happens because they got to make sure the money moves from their bank account over. So today would have been the day that the money would have unfroze, and PayPal turned around and said the account that the money came from was a fraudulent account.
Really?
So, yay! Thanks for trying to screw us. I'm not going to say the name of the site because I'm going to send that to the lawyers. But we had a mythical sponsor.
Really? Oh,
Yeah. It would have been $2,000 for talking about them for the entire month. It would have been good. So I'm going to go back to trying to find out if Squarespace and Wix and those guys want to use us, even though I keep saying, don't use Wix, don't use Squarespace. Come see us. We'll show you how to do it yourself.
I just bought a Wix site.
Oh, they're not bad. They're not bad. They're not bad.
I'm sorry.
Wiz. Josh and I are the kind that will show you how to do your own stuff yourself, or Josh will do it for you.
Oh.
Yeah, or you can just come to the conference next
month.
The problem.
Where are you located out of?
Minnesota.
Well, I'll be in Milwaukee next month at the WordPress conference.
At the WordPress conference. How about that?
Yeah. And problem with Wix.
Yeah, I'm one of the organizers from Milwaukee and Chicago.
The problem with Wix is that when you're tired of the Wix service and you want to move, you're stuck with them.
Yep.
Right.
You're on their platform.
Yeah, you can't move anywhere if you want to scale up. And if let's say you say, "Well, my site's too slow. I want to move it." You can't move it. It's proprietary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
You're
Can't
on
take
their
it
platform.
anywhere.
So what Josh shows more about how to
Yeah.
use WordPress, and I'm setting up a course showing users how to get really your fingers dirty into FTP and coding and actually doing your own website and your own setup and your own stuff, and it really is simple. I mean, I've shown a few people that know nothing about it whatsoever, and they installed FTP and they're able to log in, upload files, download. It's not that hard to do, but the media and everybody around us says, oh, no, you need a webmaster, you need a tech guy. A lot of that stuff you don't. The more advanced
To be honest, you should, because most people will screw it up.
Well, yeah, but when they go too far, Josh, then they hire you for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just don't want to do it. I can do it, I just don't want to, right, John? Right? I spent how long transferring that site, John? I gotta remember when I'm talking to John, I gotta look that way so that my face looks like I'm looking at him. Right, John? Right?
It looks like you're talking to a wall to me.
But it switched, by the way, Nelson.
Finally.
It's showing the right. I checked it earlier, and it's good. You're good.
Good. I'm good. Hey, I'm good. Hey. Okay.
I even had to update something on the site.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You're good.
Cool. Belinda,
Yeah.
you had another topic.
Yeah.
You were just
Somebody started a rumor. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody joked around saying that I quit Mardox.
hold on a second. I gotta take care of something here. Keep going, Belinda. Keep going.
Come back.
Okay, keep going.
So why are you sniffing this stuff?
No, I did that, and I got people thinking now I'm a drug addict. That I'm sniffing cocaine off camera. So rumor.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just throw some sugar under your nose to give it that perfect effect.
Oh, I'm gonna do that next tomorrow. I'm gonna get. Excuse me, I'm just gonna talk with a big white line.
I'll send you the video that McAfee did. It's very similar to that.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what? Knowing Nelson, though, he'll probably inhale the sugar up his nose by accident.
Okay, Belinda did not quit. I'm sorry, people. She did not quit. I made a joke the other day in Skype, not thinking anybody was, other than in the group was going to take it serious. I said, they said, where's Belinda? I said, oh, I think she quit. And I was just kidding. She had computer problems. And somebody in our Skype group picked that up, went to other Skype groups and said, oh, Belinda quit Mardox. And it's like, what? To the point that I got a phone call from one of my associates in British Columbia, completely across the country, and he goes, hey, man, what's up with Belinda? What's going on with that?
Not to mention, he didn't even look in the group yet to know that's where it came from.
Yeah, no, he did not look in the group. He got this off the grapevine. Rumors spread.
So, Belinda, the next time if you say it, then it'll go faster even.
Yeah, but see, this goes to show something. Now, what does this tell you? When I first joined Mardox, long time ago, if I would have quit, nobody would have said a thing, right? Because nobody knew who I was. But now, because I've been so involved in Mardox, me and Nels are always making videos and doing this and doing that. People got to know who Belinda Condell is, besides what I do on my own. Yeah. And so they associate both of us with the face of Mardox because they see us everywhere, Yeah. So now it's like when you're a famous person, you sneeze, they're going to know about it and it's going to spread around. So when he says something like quit, even though he was joking, all of a sudden people take notice and care, and it's almost ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I know. And like I said, the joke about the sniffing, I was in their chat room under an assumed name that I use another name, and I watched them saying, did you guys watch Nelson a video? He's sniffing cocaine. They think I'm a drug addict.
You're kidding me.
No.
Some people really need to get a life.
They do.
I know, right?
It's gossip.
Well, at least he's in Canada. If he was in America, he'd be going to jail.
I know. In Canada, it's legal because is it really cocaine or is it just snow?
No. I mean the part about using a false name. It's a 15-year sentence here in America. It's considered hacking because it violates the terms of service of the site.
Dude, I mean,
come on, you're using a fictitious name.
Josh, all book writers, all book writers have to go to jail then?
No.
Yeah,
it's
that
only-
pen name.
Yeah,
It only
it's a-
applies. It only applies to websites and digital content because if it violates the terms of service of the site, it's
no. It's my real name on the account. My username does not say Nelson Buck on
Yeah.
it.
Well, I got you. As long as you have your real name in the account, you're fine.
Oh.
Yeah, well, he
If you
knows that.
don't, then it's a felony.
The point he's making is that, and by the way, cocaine's nickname in America is also snow. Some people call it that for a code term.
Oh,
But-
snap. Okay.
Yeah.
So people, don't start rumors. It's not nice. It makes Belinda look bad. It makes me sound funny.
You sound funny anyway, huh, Nelson? Don't feel bad. Anyway, we love you. Anyhow,
The other rumor that's going around, and I really don't like it. Seriously, this has got to stop. People are saying that John Brewer's black. There's no frickin' way he's a black guy.
well, you gotta knock me over with a feather.
Yeah, I know. He's whiter than me. That rumor's got to stop right now.
John's like the flashlight of our lives.
Yes. John, turn the lights off and smile. We love you, bro. We love you.
Hey, it's clap on, clap off, John Brewer.
Yeah, there you go. John's gonna hurt us bad after the show. He's gonna fly
I
here.
know.
Now, see the rumors spread like that. Now she's saying that John has to clap.
So clap on, clap on lights.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow.
Oh, man, I'm gonna get Skype messages now.
Yeah. Well,
No, I didn't say John has to clap.
Yeah.
Don't misunderstand me.
You just said clap on, clap off.
Skype messages. Just let everybody know there is a new person on our team by the name of Jeffrey Dale. He is now helping to take care officially as an employee of some of our, pretty much all our support tickets now. So if you have a problem with anything I say that might be racist, or what Belinda says, or the fact that John should be a white guy instead, send it all to helpdesk.mardox.com.
Or if you're bored, talk to him.
Hold on. In fact, if you lose your game on Greg's site, go to helpdesk.mardox.com and open a support ticket.
There you go. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah. And let Jeffrey know. Let Jeffrey know
how ticked off you are.
Yeah.
I'm mad. I love
Or if you're lonely or you're bored, Jeffrey wants to talk to you.
Yeah. Especially that he took 4 hours last night to try to. It got funny. I'm sorry, Jeffrey. I'm sorry, buddy. And I got to make sure I say your proper names. If I say the wrong name, I am so screwed.
He even spelled my last name wrong, but I forgive him.
It's the name that I got to be careful of. Jeffrey got onto a conversation with one of our members after 4 hours, and in the conversation, told the member, "Yes, I will get this fixed for you. This is unacceptable, and I will take care of it." Then came back to us. And on the phone, I was like, "What do you mean? Get him the fuck out of here. We don't want him. Get rid of him. Do something about it." This is after I read the message, really putting him on the spot. And talking about a poor guy going, "Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said I'll fix it for you because I just can't."
And he so regretted talking to this person because then he didn't like this person anymore either. He's like, I can understand now.
4 hours of tech support with one person. Not effective.
And it was a free member at that.
Yeah. It was.
Well, he paid for 1 month, so he was entitled to the throne and the red carpet and everything.
While he was a paid member, he's not a paid member now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. What do we have here? Okay, we filled up 43 minutes. There's 2 people watching.
All right, 2 people.
Whoever
Whoever
the 2 people are, if you have anything to ask, go ahead and put it in the comments field. Did we ever get the super chat set up? Yeah. Hey, if you want to put in a super chat, be my guest. Go ahead, have fun have at it.
What's a super chat do exactly?
Okay. Okay. Super chat. When you go to YouTube and watch this stream live, on the side there's the regular chat. Just below, you've got a happy face and a $sign. If you click on a $sign, it allows you to make a payment of a super chat payment to the owner of the stream, giving them a donation. But your text will be in the super chat section. So as in some of these videos, as a regular chat, the text is just flying by. Nobody can read it. It's impossible. But if
Right.
you make a donation of anything, $1, $2, $5, 10, 100, 200, whatever, and I like the 200s, yes.
1 penny.
You know, in the super chat, then your text shows up, and then we can go, oh, we'll say Jeffrey says, Nelson, you look like a white monkey. What are you going to do about it? You know, but the guy paid $100, so I'm not.
So it's like when you're placing an ad and you get your ad seen on the side or wherever they place a special ad.
No, but that we can talk about it. The rest of the people don't necessarily see it, but that
you get carte blanche.
Yeah.
You get the concierge.
That's it.
You know,
That's it. So that's what super chat is. And,
oh, okay.
The only thing I'd like YouTube to do is start accepting PayPal. They only accept credit cards, and some people don't have credit card. You know, but
well, that'd be awesome. I mean, you donate 1 penny. The transaction fee is what, 25 cents plus 3%. So you'd lose a negative 24 cents automatically.
Yeah, no, actually, I think there's a minimum of $1 or something like that. Yeah, but you can pay in whatever currency you can pay in whatever currency you want. Now, you need a minimum of 1,000 subscribers on your channel in order to achieve this function. You can't activate it before that. So we got 1,000. How many? I don't know. Someone give me the number because I don't see it. I don't see it. I think we're at like 1,500 or 1,400 subscribers. So, hey, thank you for watching. And don't know why people are subscribed to us and watching us. We're all nuts. We're
1,000 views.
I think that's what the fascination is that we're nuts.
Yeah.
We're slightly disturbed. We're not the norm. And who knows what's going to come out of our mouth next and weekly offend and shock everybody. So we keep it real. I think people want that. I mean, they want professionalism, but they want that balance of let's not be scripted. Let's not be like stuffy suits and ties either. You know, like there has to be that balance of realism, but still professionalism when it comes right down to the subjects at hand that they want to know about. You know what I mean?
I don't even see the chat room.
Say it again?
There's somebody else that has Mardox on the YouTube.
What are you talking about?
On YouTube. Oh, Mardox Plus, that's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
no,
there's Mardox Tube. That's me also.
Okay.
We're hogging up the name Mardox everywhere we go.
It's a blue M with a circle on it, a yellow circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mardox Tube. That also belongs to me.
Yeah, I know. I subscribe to everything of your channel.
Mine. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do the more instructional videos on that one.
Right, I figured I figured that was like your placeholder for something.
Well, actually,
if you look at Mardox, it's actually some Spanish channel.
Yeah. Well, no, because
like I have Belinda Condell as my main channel. That's my educational training.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure now. I don't want to have too many channels to keep track of. But I'm thinking if I do like a lead or tool section, I might like have my channel Belinda the Tool Girl, or I might keep it on the same channel. I haven't decided yet if I want to split that off.
We'll start with one channel, then work on. You don't
I know, but lately I've been touching on tools and leads, so I don't know what I want to do with that yet.
YouTube is shutting down accounts from people that just create channels and don't do anything with them. They shut down the whole account.
No, I would only create a channel if I was going to use it right away.
It's new what they're doing. It's new, like in the last week and a half. If you open too many channels and you don't do nothing with the channels, they don't bother with all the channels that are empty. They just shut the whole account down. Everything's gone. So I don't know. Maybe it's because we're taking up resources. I don't know, and I can't get an answer from anybody as to why they're doing it. It could also be looked at as abuse because there are people that are creating channels just to comment on their other channels, so they replicate all these channels to make it look like
I've seen that.
Yeah,
right.
They're not allowed doing that. So I don't know if they're shutting down the main channel, the main account, because all the channels, or because they're using the channels to comment. That it could be one or the other, but I'm seeing channels, whole accounts, poof, pixie dust.
Wow.
You know, and not good at all. So
that's great. That means there's less competition.
Well, yeah, I know. It gets rid of all those frauds and those people that say they know everything. Gurus. Greg.
Hey.
don't pick on my buddy Greg, or I will kick your butt.
Hey, I have a.
If you don't mind, let's get back to Greg. Greg.
Yes, let's get back to Greg.
Yes, because Greg, you're just so attractive.
I know, right? He looks like the Machino Man, where he goes, don't be thirsty, my friend.
You are lucky I'm married of 18 years. Otherwise, I would be stalking you.
Excuse me.
Wow.
Hi, Lauren.
Lauren, don't get jealous now, just because he's showing Greg attention.
There you go.
Help me.
I do have a screen name on the Yiggly site. I just checked because I did a forgot password thing.
Oh, did you? There you go.
On the blackjack game tonight,
Yes, between 8 and 10.
it says $3,000.
Yeah.
Does that mean if I win 24 games, I could win $3,000?
It does, but you have to win each level. It's not if you win 24 qualifying games, because people have asked this question several times. Hey, I won 24 games, but they weren't one on each level.
Oh, you go up different levels.
Yeah, it's level 1, semifinal, final, level 2, semifinal, final, level 3. Level 4 is where the money is at. Yeah. There's also prizes along the way.
So in other words, the $3,000 is your jackpot.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And Greg and I and Nelson are going to be working on some lower level incentive prizes that we talked about. Probably, I'm not going to say anything right now, but that help get more players in, so that it keeps them encouraged until they reach the higher levels to, win the bigger jackpot and things.
What we're looking for is if you win level 1, we got the wheel of prizes. Obviously, they're not real big prizes. It's something to say, hey, good job, and move on.
Yeah.
We're trying to come up with some fun little things to put on that wheel. We don't have a lot. Although one of the prizes on level 1 wheel is advancement to level 4. So that'd be pretty cool. You'll skip everything and go right to the level 4, the money round.
You know what we'd like to do on that wheel? Is there a way that we could provide a prize where a person achieves a certain level? The prize is affected as they'd have to be a member at my site, but if they achieve the level, they're upgraded automatically. For example, on my site, is there? I
would have to inquire. It might be a possibility.
Can your programmer and I sit down and talk about it?
Yeah, perhaps, yeah.
I think it would be good, because if there's other websites that you want to bring people in, well, you want websites like John Olson, for example, to give him a reason to tell his members to go play your game, but that he knows that as they're playing, they're going to get benefits back at his website. Kind of an interconnectivity.
I'm just trying to think. We just for legality reasons for us, we have to make sure there's no purchase required. So
no purchase required. Me, it would be, for example, if my member got to say, what's your top level, let's say, or one of your closer to the top levels.
In what reference? You mean
as you go up the levels? Where you said
level 4 in this particular round, level 4 is the top. So
okay, level 4 is the top. So let's say a person achieved level 4 because you're a Mardox member and you came in from Mardox from our site. Well, you achieved the goal of reaching level 4. Boom, your membership's paid for a month.
Yeah, like an in-house credit. Right, they didn't pay for it.
Yeah, an extra bonus for my members to say, hell yeah, I'm going to go play that game because I want to get
which benefits you.
That's it.
Right.
You see?
It's a win-win kind of a thing.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about, win-win.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if we could do the interconnectivity, the interlock between our websites, that'd be a magnificent thing that you could use further on with other websites, other companies.
Sure.
And plus, I remember I told you that I could provide something of my own services as an incentive prize, to help them get more involved in the game, and it can help if they have like a primary business, and it can help with what they're doing. So again, it's a win-win situation.
Well, especially early on, because a lot of the people now are like MLMers or affiliate people.
Right.
In the game. Later on, I don't know where they're going to come from, but so for now, those would be the people that you're probably
right now. You've got videos that are playing throughout the games.
Correct.
I would like to run a test video of my own to see what the results are of these questions. Sure. Is it feasible for me to make one for you? I understand that. I understand you want it funny. Go ahead.
I have a feeling with you on it, it would be funny.
Yeah, that's it. The user Fugly on his website, he stole my channel name. It should be me Fugly. I fit.
Make it preferably like 20 seconds or less is good, and put some things in there that are easy to ask trivia questions related to.
Right. I noticed what you're doing. Like how many such a thing is in a background, or what was the color?
You could see the ones that I made. I made all the ones that are kind of. I used Powtoon to make a bunch of them.
I used Powtoon and Fiverr. Yeah.
What is that? Yeah. What is that?
Powtoon. It's a program that to produce commercials, but it's a cartoon style.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool. I'll take a look and see, because I would like to run a test run and see what it's like in terms of results. You do have statistics in the back end, I presume.
Sure. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to see
I
what we have. Go
I
ahead.
noticed that on some of those commercials. I mean, I'm very observant and perceptive usually, but even when I thought I was looking at those commercials very carefully, sometimes here and there you'd have questions. And I'm like, I don't know I didn't think about the color,
Or
you know, or the background thing that you don't think to look at.
What color was the flower on the table?
We've gotten a few complaints about color questions because there are some people that are colorblind.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we're trying to back down the color questions a little bit.
Well, it doesn't have to be color. It could be what was on the table. Like I wasn't noticing the background.
Oh,
no, anything like that. You know.
Yeah, that just but yeah.
John, have you seen what we're talking about?
No.
Okay, Can you go sign up? It might be an issue. I don't know if it's an issue for you. Are you able to go sign up?
Yeah, I don't normally like going sites like that, but.
Sites like what?
Is it?
I mean, I don't play.
You're not a gamer.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But it's not any against any of your beliefs or anything.
Yine. Yes and no.
Yeah. Yes and no. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because my neighbor will not touch it.
Yeah.
Even if it's free though, it's not gambling.
We actually have church groups that are signing up. So
yeah, just like bingo. Catholics even play bingo.
Well. It is gambling, but you're not putting anything else. So yeah, I asked my neighbor to take a look at it
with a lot of confidence that Catholics play bingo.
You know what I mean.
My neighbor took one look at it while I was on it, and he went, no, I don't sign up to that stuff, and he left.
Yeah, I mean, just as a matter of principle, a lot of people stay away from that kind of thing just because they're not saying that it's a bad thing or whatever.
Yeah. No, understood.
Yeah. I mean, it is addictive. I got on the other night and I said, well, I'm just going to play 1 or 2 rounds. I had to get going, and I got round 7 of 20, 9 of 20, 15 of 20. Well, there's only 5 more rounds to go. And then the next game started.
Finish the game out.
Yeah, that's it. I might as well just finish it. I'm almost done. You know. Yeah, honey, I'm coming. Yeah.
Yeah, and it is actually, in fairness, best if you're playing with other, especially the people you know. Some people, because if you leave, then the game will keep playing for you.
Yeah.
But it's not the same, for the other people. So.
Right.
Can you guys make the room start playing even though there's not 3 people? Can a game start with just 2?
We kind of tried that. We actually at one time had a 5-person start, and that was especially because we don't have that many players. It took too long to get 5, so we backed it down to 3.
Yeah.
3 seems to be where we need to be for some reason. But once it starts, it starts.
Yeah,
it just needs those 3.
It's like the other night, my wife and I got on, and it looks like I'm pointing to Belinda. No, Belinda's not my wife. My wife is behind that wall at times. She's not there now.
His other wife.
She doesn't know.
Kidding.
Yeah. She doesn't know. She's not here because she doesn't know about the kitchen sink right now. It's still it's still bleaching right now.
Gotcha.
Upstairs. Watch drip, 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 drip. Oh shit! I hear that sulfuric acid will go through sinks too. What was I gonna say? My wife and I logged in, and we had to wait and wait and wait and wait.
Sure. Yeah. Sometimes the time of day makes a big difference.
But could you guys program in a timer where it's been 5 minutes or 3 minutes? Fine, give up, and we'll just go with the 2 people.
There is actually a little timer going across the top of the screen, a green line, and at the end it says, do you want to keep waiting or something like that? You can click yes or no.
Okay, but did you allow to play, or is it you're just?
No, you do have to wait till that 3rd one kicks in.
Okay, so that's not going to change.
Probably not. But as we're just, as our player group, we're actually looking at also opening up the tournament window just a little bit. Because people kind of wait for that because they don't think there's a better chance of people being there, and there is. So we're still experimenting a little bit on that.
Okay,
so.
Yeah, no, I understand. You're saying
we also have a single player version.
I didn't see that one.
No, it's not out. It's not. But it's not live yet. I mean, it's live.
But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. You go ahead.
Oh, thank you. I was just going to ask. Is that like you have a single player version? Does that still qualify you to play in a tournament to win money, or is that just for fun, like when you have nobody to play with, kind of deal situation, when you have the single player? How would that work?
The tournament is multiplayer. The single player is there are some incentives and some prizes as well at the single player, but at this point it's not anything significant, so it's more of a fun and learn the game and just kill some time and play.
Okay.
Same with Baccarat. There's single and multi version.
Right, I've seen that. Yeah.
And what's that?
What's baccarat?
It's another card game. It's very, very popular with Asians
and old people.
Yeah. It's a kind of simple. You bet player or banker, and whoever wins it, they get 2 cards each. The one with the closest to 8 or 9 will win. It's just something different. But we've had a lot of requests for it. The next game out, I believe, is going to be a slot. So that'll be a single person game, and then bingo.
Oh yeah, kind of hard to play slots with 2 people.
Well, you can make it like a progressive where you have to have so many at the thing. I mean, we talked about that, but I think keep it single player thing. Because I think some people just want to go on and do something kind of pointless. You know what I mean? Can
we do something? The other thing I noticed is members are going to your site, and their question is, how do I get to the game? They log in, and then can we have images that I can put directly in my website? Play blackjack now. Click, sign in, and they're in the game. Bang.
Yeah, and we're actually working on that because you're not the first. You're not the first to bring it up.
Because I want to build a game section at Mardox.
Oh, cool.
So that you're not like, okay, I got to click the banner, go log in, and play now, and then you got to play now again, then enter the game. This would be what I would suggest is click the button. I know you guys have a system that knows whether you're already logged in or not.
Right.
So click the image. Oh, I'm already logged in. Bang, you're in the game.
Yeah.
None of this hoopla.
What we do is we can bring you to the blackjack site page, and then you just got to click which game, because you might have tickets for the tournament, or you might have
we can do that too.
So, but once you get there, it's simple. Yeah, you're right. But somebody else said too, we have too many calls to action.
Yeah, because every website you bring people to, you cut your amount of people that are going to forward through. You're gonna cut them in half. If you had 1,000 people hit your main page, now that to sign up, register, that's understandable. But if they're logging in and they can't find where to go, you just slice half your people out. Boom. You want those people.
Really anywhere you click on, there's going to take you there, but people don't know that, so they start clicking all. They click happy.
Oh, I got frustrated. I was trying. Where do you go? And then but I wanted to really give the site a try. So these are little.
I appreciate that. Well, you have a good eye for that kind of stuff.
I'll send you my bill later. I'll send you my bill. It's $150 an hour. I'm up to about $100.
Good. And Belinda's going to pick that up for me. That's awesome. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Belinda's awesome. Belinda,
you
got my.
I'm totally awesome. And I'm Miss Moneybags. I'm Mommy Warbucks. That's what I am.
But Belinda, the way we're set up on the screen, I go for you the money. You just go to John. On the other side of you, John, pay the man.
Yeah.
My rich uncle gets out of the poorhouse.
Well, When rich uncle gets out of the poorhouse. A question for Greg off of the question site? Greg, how much is the maximum that a player can win?
Right now, this is our beta 2 test tournament, and that's at $3,000.
Right.
And it's for $3,000 for you, and it's also $3,000 for the charity that you've chosen. Oh. And then our next one is going to, the way it looks now, our phase 3 beta test will be $30,000 to win, and $30,000 for your charity. And eventually, poker will be different. Our top prize, this is down the road when we've got enough players, but our poker game will be like $20 million to win.
Oh wow! You can really.
I know it's crazy,
isn't
it? But that's obviously a ways down the road.
And it is all 100% legitimate. I mean, I've looked at it. There are no catches here.
We make our money. We make our money with advertising. That's where it all comes.
The advertisers buy the ad space. Their ads run.
Right. We take a percentage. That's right. We keep a percentage. We pay a percentage to all the bills, and then the payout is based off of that. So
that's it.
And
after talking to Greg, I even wanted to get more involved with what they're doing. So that's what I'm currently doing with Greg, on the side as well, because this is something that people really should get involved with. And me, Nelson. Anybody who's known me long enough knows I'm very, very picky, because my reputation, my good name goes behind whatever I do.
Why are you dragging? Why are you dragging me through the mud here? What? So
Muzzles Nelson. Now sit down. So in all seriousness, me and Greg talked privately, and after I seen, and understood what this was all about, I'm like, I have to be a part of it. I do, because this is something that's close to my heart. People, everybody of every walk of life, just like with Mardox, they can help people. This is why, like, Yiggy and Mardox are a great marriage, because we're all about helping people, and now we can help charities. and people can win money, and it doesn't cost them anything. So really, there's nothing to hold anybody back from doing any of it.
Let's put some ground rules right now, Greg. Really seriously, we're married. I'm the man in the relationship. Okay, we got that straight.
Dang it! Do I got to do laundry or what?
Oh, you can do what you want. I don't care. We'll get it made. The amount of $20 million, we'll just get it made.
Nelson, here's a rule: don't mess up my sink.
Yeah, no kidding. I should take my camera and go show you guys. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, my wife is gonna kill me. Don't remind me of this. I'm dead. And the good news is this fall I got to tear apart my kitchen and redo all my cupboards and my sink. Thank God.
That might be saving grace.
But no, guys, if you have oily rags and you put them in paint thinner, you know to thin out the
that's
oil.
what garages are for. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the garage is for. My sink in my garage is actually not hooked up. It's just got a 5-gallon barrel underneath. So as I'm trying to wring this out, the barrel fills up right away, and it's like, and it's all oily. Let it go down the drain.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, it's not good. I just polluted the world. There's an oil slick. There's an oil slick somewhere out there.
It's Nelson's fault.
Yeah. No. The water went through this thing, went through water filtration. It didn't go to an open basin of water.
Okay.
But our city is really good for that because we're right on the rivers here, so they don't dump into the river. Hey, could you imagine? It would reek. It'd be like Germany a little bit, you know. Oh, sorry, John, I forgot.
Then it's during Fritzbox.
Yeah, John is Fritzbox. Yes, your Fritzbox and I are gonna have a talk. Someone's gonna get hurting real bad, you know.
I can't wait till you go visit John, and I like to see you come back in one piece.
I want to go visit Jeffrey next summer.
Oh, and Jeffrey too.
Don't say where he is. I want to go.
What you Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, with the
Chicago. No, I gotta say it the right way, like a valley girl.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah, and with the Cubs, the Cubs that will never win, right? Where's Josh when you need him?
Whatever.
Where's Josh when you need him? Because he left.
He did? Oh.
He hasn't been in the room now for about 10 minutes.
Oh. I wasn't looking.
He had a client or something.
He said, I can't handle Belinda anymore. I'm out of here. No, Belinda, myself, and Josh stayed up all night last night. And then I had to go to work today and then do the show. Right before the show, I don't know what happened. I know my front door was open. Only one door was closed. And it's a screen door. And I'm sitting on my bed watching TV, and I'm starting to doze off. And something said, Nelson. And I'm like, the hell? I thought somebody was at my door or something, And I woke up suddenly. I look at the clock. Oh, 2:45.
I was wondering if you were going to make like, I hear.
Oh, was it Belinda? Nelson.
Yes, I use telepathy.
Oh, wow, that's not Christian.
No, it isn't. But I had to wake you up. I had to mentally shake you somehow.
Yes. But we had 3 great games in Yigi last night. It really was a nice event. It was pleasant,
Yes.
Yeah. So,
do you guys realize? Do you understand the replace the card chip?
Oh yeah.
I understand it. Yeah.
Okay, some people don't realize that it's even there. And,
I don't go to it. I'm more into the double.
Yeah.
The one thing I learned about was 5-card Charlie, because in all the years I played poker, I've never experienced 5-card Charlie.
Oh yeah.
So that was something new I learned.
5-card Charlie, does it just mean that you maxed out how many cards you can use?
Yeah, well, if you get 5 cards, you automatically win that, and you'll get paid 2 to 1 on that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I never understood the split unless it lets me split. Then that's when I would split. Like if I had double.
Anytime you've got 2 of anything, you can split it if you want. Well,
it doesn't always let you though, so that's what kind of confused me.
Well, it depends on how much money you have too.
Ah, okay. See, that makes sense.
Double your bet. So,
right. Okay.
Yeah.
I always bet big though. I'm a big better because when it's not my money, I'll bet big.
Well, that's the cool part. What happens if you lose? Hey, did it cost you anything? No.
No biggie. No, just start all over again.
And from what I understand, people do still complain that they didn't win, right?
Oh yeah, you know how it is.
But then you'll watch the Doran commercials, earn a few points, and revive yourself back into the game.
Hey, I played last week against a guy. He got down to like $200. I had like several thousand. He got all his commercials right. He came back and he won the game. I was like, what? No, I got a little cocky. I got this one in the bag.
And Bazinga.
Wait a minute.
I think it's like the Jewel and walk off where I get down to somebody's really ahead of me, but I turned up the corner and boom, you know, when you didn't think it could happen. But that's the thing that threw me off. Like when I was out of the game last night was the first time I ever experienced that because I'd never gotten that low before. Even if I came in third place, where I never got even near zero before. Okay, this is a first. But when I was eliminated, does that mean that I can't watch at the next round's commercials, or do I still? Because I kind of went off while they were playing. I was surfing around, you know, keep myself busy while they were finishing the game after I got eliminated, and I didn't know if I even qualified to do the next commercials that come after the next round or not.
Maybe it should say eliminated. Wait for the next commercial or something.
I mean, am I able to do that? Because I didn't check. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, you are.
I think once you've been officially eliminated, I think you are done.
No,
I think you can have zero if you're going into the commercial break. But once you've cleared a commercial break and you've got nothing, you're
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they happen two different ways.
Okay. So you're eliminated. You got zero. You go to commercial break. You get nothing. Then you're dead, right?
Right. Because the first time I got eliminated, so I couldn't watch the commercials. The second time it happened, the next game after that, when I went to zero again. I was able to still watch commercials, but I guess that's because it happened at a different time, and that's why that time let me do it.
Yeah.
That's what threw me off. I was confused.
So it pays to hang in there because some people have done the big comeback. It's happened to me. So
yeah,
it's kind of fun. It kind of keeps you in the game, and you never know, you know.
Yeah, I have to make sure I get all my clients done for the day before I play because I'll be there for a while if I have players to play with. I like being in the Skype group with you because then I could just ask somebody there, and there's always at least one or two people that can play with me. Or they ask you, or vice versa. Okay, Nelson, I'm really going to slap you. I knew he was going to turn that around.
I am too tired to hear that kind of stuff.
I know, you're always too tired to hear that kind of stuff.
Wow. There's laughs in the chat, too. LOL. It's not just me.
Okay, so anyway, Lauren, we're on our own here, you know, us women. So
Belinda. Show.
Yeah, that's right. It's a very show. Very good. Very good.
This is a show.
That's very good.
Did you look at the time?
Yes, very good. You can tell time. Great. I'm really proud of you now. Two thumbs up.
No, I can't. I'm asking you. Did you look at the time?
Yeah, and we're still talking. You have to be rude.
Yes. Because John has to go watch WWE.
Oh, I'm sorry, John. You have to go jump off furniture and watch WWE. I'm so sorry.
John gets up on his couch. He puts his son. He lays his son out on the floor. Okay, son, don't move. Here's a steel chair, and it's not going to hurt. Trust me. They do it on TV all the time.
Yeah, they say don't do it on TV, but I know what I'm doing. I think.
Yeah. And then John wonders why his son.
People do with their laptops, right?
Yeah. Oh, why do you diss the laptop? The laptop that I'm going to be giving away to the next winner of my channel. It still works.
Sort of.
What happened? What happened, Greg, with this?
Yes.
It still works. It still works. On one of my videos, if you go look at my personal channel, Nelson's Thoughts, I put out my dog's pillow on the ground, and I took 3-4 attempts, and I went I was reading comments, and oh, you suck at YouTube. Oh, no, yeah, right, I saw it. I did a couple comments, and then I got to a really bad one. You're a retard, get off YouTube, you're useless, you're a fucking idiot, you know. Part of my language, but that's what I said. So I went like, clap, slammed the laptop shut, and just, but I dropped it on the pillow the first 3 times. So it just bounced, you know. And it's got a solid state drive, so there's no hard drive to knock. So I said, okay. The 3rd time around, my dog heard something. He got up, and you know how they run to the door, and the mat slid. I didn't know. So when I went, I went like this, it hit the hardwood floor. Yeah. Good laptop. So that's what the tape is. Tape is to keep the lid intact.
You basically, you just did a trailer park fix up.
Yep.
I'll put it that way.
Yep. Yeah,
of your laptop.
And I did it on camera. I was putting duct tape. I was like, "Okay, guys, don't say mean comments." And I'm duct taping my laptop back together. And I open it up. Like, okay, let's see, power. And I'm like, and it was like this dead silence. Yes, it works.
You know, duct tape's your friend.
Yes, duct tape's my friend. Yes, it is.
So, Belinda, does that beat my cup blooper?
No, your cup.
No, I like your cup's still my favorite.
Do you want to explain your cup blooper, John?
Huh?
Do you want to explain?
Yeah, Greg.
Yeah.
We were closing the show, I think.
Yeah.
And you know, and I went to show the Mardox Cup.
Oh no, not that one.
And
No, it was in the middle. It was in the middle of the show, actually. It was on the triggered episode.
I'm joking. Go on.
Yeah, and at any rate, I had the wrong cup.
Fail.
So thank you for joining Mardox. Huh?
And his face expression was, I mean, that was classic. That just added to it.
Like, what the hell? What's this?
Luckily that day I was in the kitchen, so I was next to the cabinet and I was able to reach up and
save the day. Okay,
Save the
gotcha.
day. That's it. You know. But Greg, let me know if you want a T-shirt and or a cup. The 2017. Show them the mug for 2017, John, please.
I'll treat you. I'll buy it for you.
Show them the whole thing. Give them a whole view. It's a customized cup. Not very many people get this. It has your name on it, and it says Mardox, building a community one member at a time.
And VNP is a very nice person.
Now the VNP stands for very nice person, and it has your name on it. No one else in the world has a model of this cup when it's shipped to you.
John's got one.
Yeah, it says John.
No, but it has his name on it.
Now,
Okay.
I don't deserve one yet, apparently. So only my wife got one.
Oh.
That's the very, very first cup that I made. She got it. I always make everything for my wife first. And then we started shipping out the mugs. 2017, the difference between the mugs, if you want the older one, I can get you the old one too. You can order this one too. It's a white handle, white interior. Some people like that. The newer one has a red handle, red interior.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it depends on which one. If you want one, let us know. And T-shirt, same thing. Mardox. It says .com underneath it there. Building a community one member at a time.
I'll get you the shirt and mug if you want. See, there's 3 ways you can earn the mug. You could either as a free member you get 10 paid members.
Yeah, you gotta get 10 paid members in the same month.
Right. Or if you're a paid member like me, then you only need 5 paid members in the same month, right?
Yeah. And the third way is to be a paid member for 6 months, regardless of your signups.
Right.
Just be a paid member for 6 months, and you automatically get one.
Or you can buy one, but I would buy it for you if you want one sooner.
Or the new way of doing it is suck up to Belinda. Convince her that
I was gonna say
one.
convince her. You know,
Belinda. Oh, I know one way that we could strike a deal. I'm joking. You're going to do it anyway, so.
What?
Nothing is between him and I. It's an inside joke.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, it's not that either, Nelson. See, I already know how you think, so I already beat you to it. Don't worry, Greg. Don't worry, Greg. Don't worry. Just ignore Nelson. We all do. It's okay.
Jeffrey just got back off the beach, I would guess, and says, what did I miss?
Everything. Watch the recording.
Watch the show.
Comment.
Okay, yeah. Guys.
By the way, thank you for joining Mardox DLC Daily Live Chat. Remember to do 3 important things. Please subscribe, like, and comment. You can comment good or bad, but keep the foul language down to the minimum because we like to learn 1 new word each day, not 2 or 3. And please tell us what you'd like us to chat about. If you have any questions, how we can serve you and help you grow your business, or why the sky is blue, why the ocean's green, or why there's hypodermal needles in some of the oceans. I don't know either. I'm trying to figure that one out myself.
Why Nelson looks like this?
Why Nelson acts like this? Yeah. Why Nelson thinks that way? But
oh no! Why I act this way? You take wake-ups. Wake-ups will wake you up when you just can't wake up.
But and the problem is Nelson was actually born this way, so he doesn't need to add to it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Not add to it.
And remember to join us tomorrow when your ever beautiful queen, Coach Belinda Knows-It-All Condell, the owner, Nelson, pass the buck. John, I will brew your tea and coffee. I swear, don't bother me again, brewer. The lovely, wonderful Lauren.
Yes.
And our newest special guest star, Greg of Blackjack.
Yes. Well, Greg is going to be taking.
I have a title now.
Greg,
wow.
With Greg's voice, he's gonna do our podcast. We're gonna have him run the podcast. He's got a radio voice.
He's got a voice. He does.
Podcast. Today's podcast is brought to you by Yiggy.
And I didn't even know that you knew, Nelson, that it was his voice, because I was wondering that too myself.
Belinda, hold on a second. Go ahead, Greg. Do a sponsored radio announcer of your site. Go ahead.
Well,
put him on the spot. Go ahead. Put him on the spot.
Try it.
Come play at Yiggy. It's lots of fun.
He's not ready. You put him on the spot.
Just kidding.
But no, seriously, me and Nelson picked up that it was your voice, but I didn't know he knew too.
I would have gone something more like, I don't know if my microphone's going to pick it up, but I wish I got to get my big one here. I thought it was going to be something, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to Yiggy!
That's what I was just going to say, Nelson. That's scary. Get out of my head. See, we think too much alike that way, because I was thinking the same exact thing. I'm not kidding you.
Now, hold on. That's copyright.
You copyrighted my mind.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. If you want to record it, go ahead. I don't care. But that would be awesome.
So please join us, boys and girls, tomorrow for another lively and equally offending and insulting, and who knows what's going to happen, chat, because we don't even know.
Yeah, we don't.
We're here professionals.
It's literally off the cuff. We should call this show off the cuff.
Yeah, say, forget marketing. Who cares? This is.
Listen, don't market. Just listen to what we're saying. Just don't do anything. Okay.
Take our word for
3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those of you that don't know what that is, look where the time zone it is in New York, Montreal, Toronto,
Singapore,
Miami, Singapore, really? Miami, East Coast. Yeah.
Miami.
You know, and find out what
I love.
There you go. Find out what time zone it is, and then join us then. So where's
Thank you. God bless everybody. Have a swell day.
No, Belinda,
all right.
Belinda,
see you, everybody.
Belinda, my question.
Bye.
Don't leave, Greg. It's an after show.
I told him that already.
I actually have a phone call. I've got to go.